All right, welcome to the Lowdown, brought to you by Unibet. I'm Dev Sahni, and joining me is a man who is in for what should be the fight of his life. A huge step up, a final eliminator for the WBC World Featherweight title, the one and only Nick the Wrecking Ball. How are you, Nick?
All good, Dev, you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Look, you're smiling. You know that this is the one, right? This is the step up. This is what you've been crying out for.
Yeah, this is it. This is the big one. I've waited my whole life to get to this point. So this is the time to go now. This is the one.
You are taking on Isaac Dogboe, November 18th, AO Arena, Manchester. It's pretty big time. He's a former world champion. Tell us your feelings right now as the news has finally been announced.
Excited, to be honest. I can't wait to get in there. And this is the fight that's going to bring the best out of me and really put me onto that next map, because I've had that little breakout, haven't I? And then obviously I've been doing what I've been doing, but then this is the next stage. This is the world stage, innit? And this is what I've been saying that I'm ready for, this and that. It's all good and well saying that I'm ready for the world level, for the world titles, but this is my chance to get to show you now. So I can't wait to show you and do it in style.
And he is the step up. He is the guy, right? I mean, how do you feel about him as a fighter?
To be honest, I haven't seen much of him. I've watched a bit of him. I know that he's similar to me, which is only going to make out for a boss fight, because that people everyone will want to watch, because he's small, stocky, and he comes forward like me. So there's only one thing that's happening here, you know that.
Look, people have been calling you like a mini Mike Tyson. They've been saying the same sort of thing about Isaac Dogboe over the years. So tell me, what happens when one mini Mike Tyson faces another mini Mike Tyson? What happens, Nick?
Like a car crash, innit? Whoever's the toughest will survive.
And presumably, Nick, you think that that's you. What would you feel like? You just made a sterner stuff. What gives you the edge in this fight?
I'd say probably younger, fresher, maybe you could say. I don't really know until I get in there, but I know for a fact that he doesn't want this more than me. That's a fact. And doesn't put the work in like me. So it's going to show you. It's going to show on fight night, and it's not about how much you want it on the night. It's how much you want it, all year round, day in, day out, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's how much you want it every single day of the week. Do you get me?
Well, look, he's had that taste. He's been a world champion. His last fight was for a world title. He came up short in that fight against Rosie Ramirez. Do you feel as though he's already sort of tasted the high and that's it? You're catching him at the right time, or what is it?
Yeah, I don't really know. Again, I wouldn't really be able to tell until I got in there with him. But I just know all round that I'm a better fighter, and and I can't wait to show you. Yeah.
Well, look, a win means that you'll be mandatory for the full WBC World Featherweight title. You are the silver champion right now. Are you ready for all this?
Yeah, of course. That's what I've been saying. It's all good saying it, though, isn't it, to you? Now you're asking me questions, and I'm just saying, yeah, this and that, but that means nothing. It means nothing. It's dead easy for me to say, yeah, I'm ready, yeah. Like, anyone can say that, but now I've actually got the chance to get in there and show you. That's what I'm looking forward to, because this is what I've been saying for years, and the fight's building up previous after the interviews and things like that. So now I've got the chance to show you. I'll show you that I'm ready.
And how quick were you to accept this fight? Was this an absolute no-brainer for you?
Yeah, I don't even know how I even accepted it. It was just like, Paul said you're fighting him. I said, sweet.
What did Paul say about the fight? I mean, presumably, Paul, I don't know how much studying you do yourself or of your opponents coming up, but Paul will be very much, I'm sure, watching this guy. What has he said to you about Isaac Dogboe?
Yeah, Paul does all his studying with hands. I don't really study my opponents, I leave that to Paul. Obviously, that's his job, and you know how good Paul is at his job. So I leave it to him, and I trust him. I trust his words and what we do in the gym every day. So yeah, and then let it all out on fight night. But I just like to listen.
What has he said about Dogboe?
He hasn't said much, He just works on the best version I can be of myself. He'll work on me. We don't really focus on our opponents. Obviously, there's things that they do what are good, but we'll work on that, but only a bit. But we'll work on mostly what we're good at, and then using it against the opponent. Do you get me? Obviously, he comes forward. He's good on the hooks, so counters, boom. You know how it is, yeah.
Well, look, Dogboe himself, this is his first fight in the UK for many years since he started out. He says that this fight for him is about redemption. He's coming off a loss for a world title. This will set him up to become a world champion again. He says it's all about redemption for him. What do you think about that?
He can think whatever he wants, doesn't he? That's him. I'm not really him, and I'm not focused on him. I'm focused on me. I know what I can do, and I'm going to show you and him what I can do. It'll probably be, I don't want to sound too cocky and things like that, but because I'm definitely not cocky. I'm confident and I believe in my abilities. But that's what you've got to do. You've got to believe in yourself. But redemption, I don't really know. That's up to him, innit?
What do you reckon he thinks about you? You're the young unbeaten guy coming through the wrecking ball, going through the whole division so far. This is the step up. What do you reckon he thinks about you?
If he's got anything about him, he'll know what I'm about. He's obviously watched me, things like that, and he doesn't seem the type to take someone lightly or underestimate anyone. He doesn't seem the type like that. He just keeps himself to himself, doesn't he? So yeah, he probably knows what I'm about.
How do you see this fight playing out?
I haven't really thought about that, Dev.
Let's think about it.
No.
Come on, that first bell rings. You, Isaac Dogboe, Manchester, AO Arena, TNT Sports, huge fight. When that first bell rings, let's think about it. What's going to happen?
Yeah, it's going off. It's going off fast. Yeah, because I'm coming forward now. I'm coming to hurt something. Me like, don't know about him, but I'm coming different to hurt something. Because this is me shot now. I've waited my whole life to get to this point. I'm one step away, obviously, not looking past no one. Never would in my life, but I'm one step away now, so I'm not going to let this slip, ever. So, you won't catch me, taking things easy or taking step back or this and that. I'm coming to hurt something.
What's your message to Isaac Dogboe if he is watching this? I'm not. I know you're not big on the talking, but if he's watching this, and I'm sure he will be, what would you say to Isaac Dogboe?
Not much. Just look forward to a good fight here, yeah. Because I know he is. He comes to fight, so I respect that, and I come to fight. So let's make it a good one, innit? While it lasts.
Can't wait for it. Look, Nick, before I let you go, just one final thing. Obviously, your last fight against Ludumo Lamati looked at moments like it could end horribly. I mean, it did end quite horribly, but thankfully Lamati appears to be okay now as well. I guess it's a bit of a reminder of the real dangers of the sport and some real dark moments.
Yeah, it is sort of like a reminder, but at the end of the day, we know what we're signing up for, and this is boxing. Things like this can happen, and things like that do happen. That's why you should never take it lightly, or never not respect anyone for getting in the ring and things like that, because it's serious, isn't it? You're risking your life every time you step through. So yeah,
just a little reminder.
Take it seriously.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah,
that. All right, Nick. Well, look. Final thing. What can the fans expect November 18th in this absolute cracker? Final eliminator for the WBC World Featherweight title.
Bombs from round one.